Hi everybody, Steve Bergen here, and please observe that I'm on a different account. Right over here it says LarryBirdDoll. That's not the SBergen33 account. So LarryBirdDoll is just a pretend other account, just like it's one of you in the class. If I go to where it says search, right here, where you see my mouse moving back and forth, and I type SBergen33, and I press return, it searches the library of the user to see what that person has made public. So if I click on lesson 2.2 variable square with x, I get to see the project that SBergen33 has created. And because there's a green flag, it means the user was using the green flag. I can run the program. I can type in 33 and I can press return. I can see that it draws a square of 33 pixel size. I can do it again and type in 100. But the coolest thing is right up here in blue, right up here in the upper right, see inside. I can see the program that the programmer used. Please observe in the bottom right, there's a plus and minus to make it bigger or smaller. Take advantage of that if your eyes are in need, like my eyes are in need. Equal means go to normal size. And then I have this wonderful feature called Remix. And Remix, which is right over here, says I can save a copy of this in my LarryBirdDoll library in Scratch. And then after it remixes it, it's mine. The author, SBergen33, is allowing me to do this because this is the philosophy of Scratch. And now I can start to take things apart. Notice, by the way, that the user here has put down the arrow, that arrow pointing up. And that arrow pointing up, right, let me just get the move command over here and go move 100 steps. If I say move 100 steps, okay, it's the wrong arrow. Notice that's the arrow that it's not moving in the direction that you think it is. Here's how you change the arrow. You go to costumes. You go to the very first one on costumes, which is choose costume from library. You have all sorts of things you could use, but I want to use the category called things. So over here on the left it says things. You don't want the arrow pointing up because it's actually going to confuse the logic. You want the arrow 1A or 2A, red or black, that's pointing to the right. Because if you choose that arrow and then you choose OK, now when you say move 100 steps, it moves in that direction. Now when you say clear, and I'll hit the clear button, it goes clear. When you say point in the direction of 90, which I'm clicking on now, it points in that direction. When you say go to 0, 0, which I'm clicking on, it goes there. And usually I like to start programs pointing up, which is 0 degrees. So now it's pointing up. It's at the 0, 0 point. And if I say move 100 steps, it goes up the way I want it to. It's all much more logical. If I say turn and I say turn 90 degrees, or we'll just keep it as, turn 15 degrees, You see, turning, it's exactly the way you think it should be. So how did I change from a cat to an arrow, and which is the correct arrow? I went to costumes. I chose the front left, choose costume from library. I bypassed all these bells and whistles and fancy graphics and went to things. And I chose arrow 1A or arrow 2A, which is pointing to the right. Those are the arrows that when you use them will achieve the result that when you turn, it will turn in sync with the way the arrow is pointing. And that's so useful for solving problems. Hope you're making progress. Hope this helps. Gotta stop. Thanks. Bye.